Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we are going to talk about ethical consumption and the environment and your individual actions versus what corporations do. And this all gets brought up because two of you are planning a trip. I'm not going to recount the whole story, but short version, there are four people who have been saving up for 4 years to do a trip together. They started saving in their freshman year of college. They're getting ready to do it, and two of them want to take planes and travel via air, and the other two want to take trains because they are far more environmentally friendly. And this prompted the discussion about the fact that even if they decide to take the trains, that plane is still going to fly. And that the individual action doesn't matter because it really doesn't cut down on any emissions. And I understand this, and this is true. If these four people decide to take a train, the flight that they would have got on, it's still going to fly, right? The problem with this way of thinking is that it's very defeatist. There's nothing you can do. And B, it doesn't take into account trends and individual action that leads to wider trends among the community. And those being building blocks. If the four of you decide to get on a train, it doesn't matter. It's not going to change anything. However, if a whole bunch of people begin making the environmentally conscious decision on their own, well, then it does matter. Because if it's not four people that would have been on the 7 p.m. flight out of town, if it's 50, well, then that flight doesn't move. It makes it less profitable for the company. Therefore, the company cuts flights. Now, you can't organize something like this. It's a cultural shift. The talking point of there's nothing you can do stops that cultural shift from happening. These four people taking this trip via rail, it doesn't change anything. But if they set that tone and other people follow suit, it does. Every journey begins with a single step and all of that stuff. The way capitalism functions and the reason the environment is in so much trouble is because if it's profitable, they'll do it. It doesn't matter what havoc it causes. If it makes money, the companies will do it. But the inverse of that is true as well. If it doesn't make money, well, they won't. So there's no right answer here, because both points of view are actually valid. It's not going to change anything in the immediate. It's not going to stop that plane from taking off. But if it sets the tone over time, it does reduce things. Now, I can't help with the ethical debate there. Both points of view are correct. That's something y'all are going to have to argue about. I can kind of help with something else, though. The way I read that message was that this whole thing is about an adventure. Cool. I'd probably take the train. Probably have a lot more fun that way. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.